Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back, I'm here. But this video is just gonna be a little bit different because I just wanted to finally talk to you guys and let you guys know and fill you in about pretty much what's been going on in my life and where I am, where I've been, why my background's different yet again, and pretty much why I'm all over the place. So before I get ahead of myself, let me just start where I left off the last time. So my previous video basically took you guys along with me when I moved to Kyoto, which was an amazing experience. I was there for about 3 weeks, and I told you guys that I was there for a summer program, but I didn't really tell you what the program is about. So basically the program that I was in is called the Kyoto Startup Summer Program. It's by the Design Lab in the Kyoto Institute of Technology. And there were 2 tracks. There was the Rising Entrepreneur track and there was the Startup Team track. I was doing the Rising Entrepreneur track, which was 2 weeks long, and it ended with the Startup Weekend. And it was so crazy that I wasn't even able to take out my camera and film anything. Our classes would start at 9 a.m., end at 6 or 7, and when we had our mixers, it would end later. And, you know, at the end of the day, I would just like end up grabbing a few drinks with some friends and pass out pretty much and do it all over again the next day. So it was pretty crazy hectic, but definitely a great experience. If you guys want to hear more about it, I can make a separate video, maybe a story time kind of thing about it. So just leave a comment down below. So in my previous video, I also mentioned that I'll have a week-long break after my program wherein I'll be able to, you know, go sightseeing, see more of the city, and film more content for you guys. But long story short, it was a pretty bad week and I wasn't able to do anything that I had planned. Basically, this is what happened. I got sick from all the craziness that I had went through from the 2 weeks of the program, and as well as the equally crazy startup weekend. So I had to take a rest, and then on the days that I planned on filming, it started raining like crazy because apparently there was a typhoon passing by. And then I was like, you know what, it's fine, this is the worst it's gonna get. But no, it wasn't. Because after those rainy days, on that one day left that I had planned on filming, I got rushed to the hospital at 3 a.m. So that was pretty crazy. So I got rushed to the hospital because of crazy back pain. The doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. They did a bunch of tests. They even did a CT scan on me. I don't even know why, but they did that. But they just ended up throwing a bunch of pills at me and sending me home. And I just took those, went back to bed, woke up numb, went to my friend's demo day and supported them and had this farewell thing with the whole program. And then the day after that was my last day in Kyoto, and I totally just wasted the whole week. So that really bummed me out. I wasn't able to do any of the things that I had planned in Kyoto, but what can I do? You know, that's life. It's just how it rolls. So on my last day, I was just in too much pain, so stressed out, and just looked like shit all over. So I just couldn't find the energy to do more videos or go sightseeing or whatsoever. So I just spent my day going around the city, packing my things as well, sending it through the takubin. The takubin is a service here in Japan where you can send your things from one place to another. And after that, I just went out, ate some okonomiyaki, bought a beer, and drank by the river. And I just realized during that time that it doesn't matter because I still had an amazing time in Kyoto for sure. And that's pretty much how I ended my stay in Kyoto. It was a crazy last week, but the 2 weeks before that was hella fun. So I have no regrets. It was still an amazing time in Kyoto. Anyway, I can always just go back and go sightseeing. So I don't feel that bad about it anymore, but damn. That 1 week was just crazy. But anyway, in my previous video, I also told you guys that I was trying to decide whether or not I should go back to Tokyo or move to a different city. So in the end, I decided to move to a different city, which I am in right now. I am currently living in Osaka, which is just about 30 minutes by train from Kyoto, so it was pretty close. So why did I move to Osaka? You guys must be wondering, but I don't know, I just felt like it. I don't really know what to tell you guys. I just felt like moving here. And I mean, it's a vibrant city. It's just like a smaller Tokyo. It's just like the perfect mix of chill and city life, which I really like. I hung out here for about like 3 days, just resting my back, trying to recover from the craziest of my last week in Kyoto. And then after that, I actually had to go back to Tokyo for a little bit because I had to fix some things in my university. They didn't know where to send my diploma and a bunch of other things, and I had to return my ID card as well. So I had to go back and fix that for 2 days. And then I ended up extending my stay for about a week, and that was just crazy because I like folding into peer pressure, and all of my friends were in town, and I was like, yeah, okay, you know what, yeah, let's do this. Also on that weekend was Ultra Japan, which if you know me personally, I'm a huge fan of music festivals, so obviously I had to go. And I know as much as I would love to tell you guys that, oh yeah, I totally vlogged everything, but honestly I didn't. I didn't even bring out my camera that much because it was just a crazy experience that I wanted to enjoy with my friends, and filming was the last thing on my mind. And I do apologize, but I really wish I could have like shared with you guys how amazing the event was and how crazy my weekend was with my friends. So I just ended my stay in Tokyo by grabbing a few drinks with my friends at Amoide Yokocho in Shinjuku. And if you guys are in the area, I highly recommend that place because it's just a bunch of really small bars or izakayas and really good food too. So we ended our night there, and then I just hopped on a bus to Nagoya, which is like in the middle of Osaka and Tokyo, and I just had to go there for a quick meeting and also a bit of R&R, which I filmed, and if it's out I'll definitely like put a link somewhere here. So yeah, that's what I did in Nagoya, and also tried a bunch of tebasaki because that's really famous there. Tebasaki is chicken wings, and also if you know me personally, then you know that I love chicken wings. So that's what I did in Nagoya, and then after that I tried catching my train to Osaka, but like the dumb person that I am, I missed it, so I ended up riding a bus again. And now you guys are all filled in about pretty much where I've been, what I've been doing, and why I've been MIA lately. So what are my plans from here on out? So I still have a couple of days left here in Osaka. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I ordered a box, and that box I'm just gonna fill it up with all of my other things because starting next week when my contract ends with this Airbnb, I'm gonna start backpacking because I just can't lug around my huge duffel bag anymore, because I think that's the reason why I started having back pain. And I don't know, I'll just try to make the most of my last few days here in Osaka. Maybe I'll actually get to do some of the things that I have planned, or if not, I'll just go back to Tokyo and see where life takes me then. So I guess you guys can infer that I have zero plans about my last 4 weeks here in Japan, and I don't know, I just like it that way. I don't want to over plan things because then I'll get disappointed if I don't do any of it. And if you guys are wondering, after 4 weeks when I leave Japan, if I'm going back home to the Philippines, well, my answer to that is not yet. I still have a bunch of trips planned, but I'm just gonna keep that on the down low for now because I don't like jinxing things. So I hope it all works out for me in the end. And for the How to Gaijin series that I have planned out for this channel, I know I have been pushing it back so far, but I'll definitely keep working on it, and I still am working on it. But since I'm already sending all of my things back home, including all of the documents that I need to show and like support all of the videos that I'll be making, I'm thinking of just starting on that when I actually go back to the Philippines and just spend these last few weeks of my life here in Japan just enjoying and documenting everything and taking you guys along with me. But don't worry, I promise I'm still working on it. I'm filming a bunch of things so that I can insert it for when I make those videos. That's pretty much it. You're filled in. You know what's up with my life. You know what's going on. You know why I'm all over the place. I'm basically winging it because I just want to enjoy every bit of my time left here in Japan. And I hope you guys are still there. I hope you guys are still joining me through this crazy adventure. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Plane. every 5 minutes. Another plane.